Hi, my name is Robert Mack, and today we'll be talking about how's the market for buyers. More specifically, now is your chance. Hey, thanks for tuning back in. So, buyers, now it's your chance. Let's talk about the market briefly to kind of preface everything. So, inventory is up, depending on area, anywhere between 25 and 40%, which means buyers have a lot more choices for homes. Homes are taking a lot longer to sell, sometimes 40 to 50 days longer than during the peak in early 2018. So buyers have a lot more time to think about whether or not the home they want to buy is actually a good fit, and less homes are actually selling. So all of that leads to lower demand, which means it's actually a great time for a buyer to actually go out there and shop and look for properties and see if there's anything that grabs their attention. The one thing every buyer must be aware of is the rising interest rates. I've been talking about this for a couple months. Interest rates were at a 7-year high, and they're predicted to continue climbing. It's important for a buyer to understand that every time the rates go up by 1%, the value of a home must fall by 10% for the monthly payment to be the same. And I'm telling you this because a lot of our clients are saying, well, Robert, if the market is flattening out and if prices are dropping, why don't we just wait a little bit and get a home for a better deal? Well, that is a great plan. That said, if the rates go up by 1% and the house values come down by 5%, which is a very likely scenario, you as a buyer will actually be spending more money per month to buy a home that you got for a better deal. So, I'm not saying it's a great time for every buyer, so please don't misunderstand me. What I'm saying is if you are a buyer, you can afford to buy a property, and you actually want to buy a home, right now is probably one of the better times to consider it if you're thinking about now or in the next 1, 2, or 3 years. So, now is your chance. During the last 6 years, all of my buyers were saying, Robert, I wish we had more time. I wish there was more homes available. I wish we weren't getting into these multiple offer bidding wars every single time we found a property. Well, you got what you asked for. Now, the biggest challenge we're seeing is that many buyers are paralyzed because the market is changing, and that's creating doubt, and that doubt is creating fear, and that fear is creating paralysis. Now, a lot of buyers are saying, well, I'm not really sure where the market's going. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it flattening out? I think I'll just hang back for a year and see how this all plays out. Doing nothing is a really bad idea. One more thing I want to point out. Just because you meet with a realtor, or at least when you meet with our team, doesn't necessarily mean you're buying. When we meet with a buyer to learn more about what their needs are, we may determine after the meeting that they're ready to buy right away. We may determine that they may need to wait 1 year. So the best advice I could give you is get in touch with a realtor. If you're in the Orange County area and you want help and you want our help, please call me or send me an email. Our contact information will be on the screen at some point. And we want to talk to you and learn more about your goals and see what your options are. So again, buyers, now is the time. If you're thinking about it, at least entertain the idea of going through the motions of talking to a realtor, talking to a lender. Figure out your situation and figure out your options and make the right choice for you or you and your family. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please share it with somebody that might benefit from watching it. If you've got any video ideas you ever want me to talk about in the future, send those my way. If you found this video on social media, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or a question. And if you have anything you want to talk about regarding the buying process, or you want to get together with my team or myself, please reach out. We'd love the opportunity to meet with you and learn more about you. Until then, happy selling.